Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM.
Mami.
You share youth and unemployment what o me yimu a enye ne shase. Tete abanya ba aban ko. Edie ne yemfa nto yie. Edie na yenye ne yie, edie na wose ye ya yenye ye no ntina ama emeburu dodo no a because afibia graduate ewie school ba ebe ka system no say wa mfa ba kum nyema ba kum yenu bi antoto ho na wa nye bibi anye wan kasa wo de a na wo twen say bai be adwuma de a ne lafa anya de a wetena semfie menim na de abenya adwuma ye edie ne ye ya yenye ne yie
Yo medasi ba mami fa akonya we nchia microphone we wo anyase otu as me kan me na me your candidate
okay
for the 2020 election we NDC ticket so
okay
yeah
okay
zaminchia na minchia me NDC paying for so we anyase otu
okay
na ni aye discuss here we be say very important question. I think say it's lack of proper planning. Now I want to say about youth unemployment. We need to take away partisanship.
Politics.
NDC, MPP, take it away because youth unemployment is a national security issue. Me nyamia do me ejuma no. My interviews for the past 12 13 years.
Okay.
NTV people. I used to work with Fidelity Bank. Yeah. And I see the number of people who back they be for ejuma. I've interviewed thousands of people. And the kind of pressure I don't know. In fact, if we back interview because we could feel onibi, you have to give the person. And we need to look at it from a different perspective. Any partisan policy, free near how many pay and he say we are not truthful. Yeba sa area now. Then we play politics.
Ghanaians and also politicians.
Then we play politics around it. Ubekai 2012 to 2016. Abra era mama wo abahimu. Obo ejuma. Ejuma no so emman ro bi bejuma. But ye nyanu mo MPP no. Uti na mo kai. And youth unemployment we have the magic to the extent say omo secretary say niyomo bano at a point they have to even how do you call it, import people from other countries because the job will be in abundance. Okay, so many things. But yenhwe ye wo kroma every year bia yen crop from your national service is over 150,000. What do you mean is say in this year September no 150 a national service. And so we know and this is the formal sector. Niyamako from diploma to degree level. Yemba the informal sector. Niyamwasia is an ejuma. They are all there. You see? So we need to have proper planning because your schools every year we are going to churn out over 200,000 people adding to the labor market. Both from the formal and informal sector. So proper planning. And I think so we need to ensure say your state industries they function very well. Then they will have expansion and it can do what? Employ more people. And then about the private sector. I want to say with the private sector you more would be there were businessmen and there were entrepreneurs. Businessman and you will be all dream about unemployment or no opportunity and to make money. And so no better you see two people. They will buy and sell and they can make huge sums of money. But if someone is into entrepreneurship, or use innovation technology, also be a bit now they be that is where they can employ more people. As a government, we need to formulate policies to take away the pressure and the burden from the government. And I think so a state enterprise. And they say me can be about a friend say STC that they have challenges. Na me ka say time ora nyama don ko wo ho no o siesie ni ye ya ye bra na ko mianso obojuma ye. I think say government must watch then be whatever home no they will put in the measures to solve it because they can employ more. They can even employ both informal and formal drivers, mates, and so on, mechanics. And some those with the formal education. So we need to have proper planning. Let's do away with the politics about youth employment because we should queue. And yet, near see of Ghana Fire Service alone. immigration is here.
Yeah.
And I think so national youth employment.
Immigration, fire service, and I think prisons.
Prisons. National youth employment. NYE. And I say NEA or whatever. Job fair. The number of people that went to conference center. So it's very alarming. We need to come out with policies. Now you enjoy that policy of what? Deception. But
the policies of deception, one and modeba. For the say, it is what you sell to us is what we buy.
That is the reason why me always know me encouraging me youth and say, Obiba, I say, oh, Kase, may take your time and analyze near all cano. Don't just take it hook, line, and sink and say, Wakase, we share 1D, 1F. A brilliant policy. And this as a party, we are not against 1D, 1F. Because your name say, open up the industrial sector can create job. I say, okay, say, we see the factory every district. I hate to say, the road and separate Okankwe, central. From Ewaso West. Ewaso West were gone. A municipality. Where is the factory? Okankwe Central. Let me say, Okankwe North municipality. Where is the factory? You see?
They want a municipality and a district one. A dear wohono. A dear one more a natural resource one. They based on that and then to put up the factory. So that is the
natural resource. We can always look at the nearby towns. Then you bring it. Industries I go around and they import some of their resources. Yeah. That is the policy of the deception. Yeah, can also you are changing. No. Now it's PPP, the private and the public partnership. So now we are using the private sector to build it. Let's see what is happening. Omuko existing companies, they are plenty 1D, 1F. They are more management, training. They are more loan with some concession. The question is, whatever you are doing for, let's say, Daku farms, are they adding to the employment number over there? We don't know. So, we've done this, we've done that. Those are existing companies, whatever stimulus. But it's not changing the number of people who are over. You must have all those policies. So, I think, the deception is too much. Let's focus as a country. The internet say, Oran, Mahama, say, we have a challenge in our economy. They say, and Finance Minister Ekaye, 60% of our total revenue pays only emolument. Niakanu etia expense on loan. And so we have to borrow another 28%, 128% of our revenue. A Sanji loan at the count, and so now we can take care of only 2 line items. That is why we cannot employ people into the public sector. You see, we need to sit down as a country. And I'm Ekano. Now, put away, say, I know more than you. The obvious challenge, is staring at us. They say, time I no, see, unemployment, they say, that's quadruple. Because you can see the number of people are every day from the schools. Let's sit down. Let's come out with what pragmatic policies are we can put in place to solve the youth unemployment. Say, so be a nejuma, NDC, NBP, and funny. Because Obi no Juma, NDC youth and Juma, MBB youth and Juma, you create a job, everybody will get something to do. Because the rate at which we are recording the unemployment is alarming. And that's national security issue. And these are youth when they become too frustrated. Say, now about LGBT. Let me tell you, the bottom line under LGBT poverty exploitation. The men or those in it, so they take far youth, and use money to exploit them. If you get the youth job to do, I don't think they will have time to get involved. Most of the poor areas are adding it's money. The differential factor money. Say near oyeno, and I say near ope obema as a obano a classica. So they need the money to lure the youth. So it's dangerous. Armed robbery, all those social vices will escalate. As a country, let's sit down. Let's put away deception. Let's put away, in a way you're incompetent, and I mean you're competent. We are competent, but today look at it. Just look at the number of youth are struggling for jobs to do. Let's sit down and look at the way forward. I think, me as my experience, I will not talk without giving a friend saying solution. Ghana, we are blessed. You're bad on natural resources that we have everything. The minerals, we have all the minerals in this world. Agriculture, let's sit down and come up. Now you at least 4 items. Your import basket, near your crop from outside. Government and your policy said we ban those things. Now you set industries because we have the resources to produce those things in this country. I'm telling you that will create job for a lot of people. Toothpick. How can we be importing toothpick? You mean the bamboo? Poultry is another one. Look, we spend now me can say IMF in August, 1 billion for our balance and payment management. Yes, 1.5 billion from cocoa syndicated loan, make it 2.5. Make it be say in 3 months, poultry, sugar, and rice will take all this money away because Sasikan United reserve account. If we make any importer, we pay from central bank, and Sasikan we use it to offset in the corresponding banks. Within 3 months, all these just 3 items will take all this money away. Until they be we say Johnny. What we need to do is to look at what Ghanaians consume debia, your rice, your poultry, and your sugar. Can't we set up industries in Ghana for the Ghanaians to depend on Nyaya produce that will open up and create a job for marketing students, accounting students, chemical engineers, and so on. Even the laborers, even the cleaners, and so on in this country. So the way forward is industrialization and proper one, not just lip service and a 1D, 1F and a slogan. No, those things will not help us. Let's come back to the table. Now, you fire import basket. And you want to say 3, 4 out of it and say, we are going to produce those things in Ghana to feed Ghanaians, and the job will be open for everyone in this country.
Medas, Emmanuel Allotey, NDC Communications team member, and on
Utie Oha Extreme Punk no Needs FM.